As everybody knows, we're going to kick off this morning with our annual Technology Champion Award. Each spring, NASCIO Executive Committee recognizes an individual who has demonstrated clear understanding of the fundamental role of information technology can play in the efficient and effective use of technology in government. The NASCIO Champion Award honors innovative leadership to promote sound information technology solutions, policies, and practices. This year, NASCIO is going to recognize 2 individuals for their outstanding achievement in the public sector in technology. The first award recipient is Vivek Kundra. Everybody knows Vivek, and he has been a great advocate for not only the federal government, but for the state government. Vivek is the U.S. Chief Information Officer. His work on the federal dashboard, data.gov, and his 25-point plan are innovative and promote transparency. His work in creating a new era of cooperation and sharing among federal government and the states. I probably plagiarize more information from Vivek's information that he puts out than anybody else, so I hope that's okay. His inclusion of the state CIO concerns in the President's flexibility and implementation guidance to the federal agencies was issued last week, and that is something that I think the states are going to be very appreciative of and get a great advantage of. So please join me in congratulating Vivek and on this year's Technology Champion Award. Vivek?
Thank you. Kyle, thank you very much for the kind words. I accept this award on behalf of the Obama administration and for those people who have dedicated their life to public service on a day-to-day basis on the front lines, making sure that the American people receive the vital services for which they have paid to their hard-earned tax dollars. And I want to talk briefly about this new era of cooperation between states, local governments, and the federal government. As many of you know, my service in public sector actually began on September 11th, 2001. I was in the middle of an interview in Arlington County, Virginia, and I thought to myself at that point, I'm way too young to go into government. In the middle of this interview, somebody knocks on the door and says, "We've entered federal emergency." And I'm thinking, what did I say in this interview? And this was a little after 8:30 in the morning. And tragically, the CIO who was interviewing me picked up a remote control, turned on CNN, and we watched in horror as a second plane went into the World Trade Center. And shortly after that, we could literally see smoke coming out of the Pentagon. It was under those conditions that, shortly after that, when I started working in Arlington County, I understood the value of public service, and I understood, the decisions that each of you make on a day-to-day basis. From there, I've had the honor of serving Governor Tim Kaine, working in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and I see Lem Stewart here, who I worked with very closely when I was in the Commonwealth of Virginia. And since then, I moved on to work and serve Mayor Adrian Fenty in the District of Columbia. So day one in the administration, both Anish and I, who had also worked at the state level, understood the role that states play across the board in advancing a technology agenda and some of the challenges that you face on a day-to-day basis. I think that this award will be worthwhile after we've actually reformed some of the changes that we've set forth, like A87, which is central to making sure that states have the flexibilities that they need. Because I remember when I was in Virginia, that was a huge problem. And I think there's an amazing opportunity right now in these tough economic times for us to make sure that every dollar we spend is spent prudently and that we actually do find the innovative path to deploying technology across this great nation. I look forward to working with you. Thank you for your hard work. And I think the conversation that we began just days ago at the White House And in the past 2 years, we need to now make sure that we actually translate it into action. And I look forward to working with each of you to make sure that that happens. Thank you very much, and thanks for the kind honor.
That was a great job, and we really do appreciate Vivek's working with the states. It has been a great journey for us so far, and we know it's going to continue. As I mentioned earlier, we do have 2 awards. We have our second recipient of this year's award is Anish Chopra. He is the U.S. Chief Technology Officer. You can applaud. Somebody. With the states, Anish has made a special effort to reach out to the nation's state CIOs to participate in innovative solutions for making government run more effectively, in helping us seek multiple state approach for common state problems, such as healthcare modernization and advocating for federal reform to assist states. Having Anish's perspective and advocacy has been invaluable to us, and we really do appreciate the efforts that Anish has taken. Chris Vane is here today. He is the Deputy U.S. Chief Technology Officer, is here to accept the award on behalf of Anish. Chris?
Well, I have a doubly tough job this morning. I have to follow Vivek. And stand in for Anish, who is very sorry that he can't be here this morning. He is indeed on the road. In fact, I think in the month of May, he's in the office 2 days as he goes out into the states and local governments to really talk about innovation strategy, and what the President is really pushing us to do around creating the capacity for change and innovation, changing how we approach our problems and solving them, and really breaking down those barriers to I can't because I don't have enough money, I don't have enough talent, I don't have enough technology, and really focusing on how we can actually make the President's vision a reality. For those of you who know Anish or have worked with Anish, you know of his boundless or unboundless energy, capacity to come up with ideas, probably 50 a minute, and his enthusiasm for working with anyone and everyone who can help make those ideas and turn them into vision and reality. And he wanted me personally to express his appreciation to each one of you who have worked with him and will work with him in the future in order to make all of those ideas reality. So on behalf of Anish, I accept this award and really look forward to both of us working very closely with you in the next year to really turn the strategy into reality. Thank you.